Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. I want to first thank my newest member of the Ping Pong Flix Show. Thank you so much to Billy Kladakis the Wanderer. Did I say that right? I hope I did, but it looks like you are a guitarist, and that's pretty cool. But thank you so much, Billy, for joining as a member of the Ping Pong Flix Show family. I truly appreciate it. I also truly appreciate all the subscribers and members as well. But let's get into the topics, because I have a lot of ground to cover, and a lot of it's going to be Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm going to be quite honest. It's going to be a lot of Zack Snyder's Justice League for a while, until even after maybe even the movie comes out. So, hey, it's Zack Snyder's year. It's got to be, because there's some cool things that are happening involving him, right? So, but let's get into it. The first topic I want to really want to talk about here would be Superman and Lois. Superman and Lois had an episode 2. No, I didn't put out a specific review for this. Not a lot of time, really, but Superman and Lois had an episode 2, and I actually enjoyed it. I just want to give you my brief thoughts on it. I love the brother relationship here with Jonathan and Jordan. Kind of felt bad for for the brothers here. One just didn't turn out to be how he thought it was going to be, and the other one misses his metropolis home. But the one shining moment here is that Lois got really something to do here. I like the line in this show where she's like, you do your Superman stuff and I do my Lois stuff, and then she really does do her Lois stuff. She really pissed off the town, and a bunch of execs as well, but she's really doing her best and finding her own, and I was kind of wrong about the earlier pilot. She did not get fired, but she certainly got a new job this time around, so all in Smallville. But one of the greatest moments is that Superman gets to fight Captain Luthor, and in a cool Man of Steel fashion, just like hitting him on the ground, right? And it's really awesome. I'm actually, for a show, it's really good. Like, cinematic feel to it. The effects are almost on par with a lot of those movies out there. Not maybe those AAA titles, but maybe like a B title. It looks great. And I'm going to say Superman looks fantastic. He ain't a great father, though. I mean, I'm kind of like, he ain't a great father. He's trying his best, but he's a pretty good Superman at that. And also, we do get a little bit of a cool thing at the end involving black suit Superman. Yeah, they used the Elseworld suit, but I wish they didn't. I wish they used this suit and actually made a black suit for this one. But yeah, whatever. But the point was there. The point was there that this is almost like the Nightmare Vision in a way, except a Nightmare Vision in a way for that world, and that's why Captain Luthor wants to take out Superman. He fears that this Superman will turn out like that. Doesn't sound like Batman v Superman. Where are the haters out there who love this? Seriously, where are they? Where are they? Because if you love that stuff, then you probably love Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, but you're too fearful to show it. But anyway, it's pretty good. I'm continuing on. It's very more than any other CW show I've seen so far. This is leaps and bounds above Supergirl. Honestly, leaps and bounds above Supergirl. And like I said, probably the best thing right now for me, including this episode, is the brothers. And they really have a relationship there that is very strong, but struggling as well. Indeed, this series is about family. So can't wait to see what happens next on Superman and Lois. But okay, now let's get on to another thing. It's gonna drop pretty soon, I would say. Pacific Rim The Black starts streaming tomorrow. Return to the world of Pacific Rim, March 4th on Netflix. And this is also a limited series as well. I'm kind of looking forward to this one. I did a short little breakdown on it that I don't think anybody watched, but that's okay. It's cool. This is their new Jaeger, the brothers and sister in a war-torn or post-apocalyptic dystopian Australia where they have to come to terms. I don't know if they're still trying to find their parents or not, but they have to fight the kaijus here, and there's probably a lot of cool surprises and stuff. And so if you like the Netflix anime so far, there's quite a bit of cool things on there, like Ultraman and Godzilla. This is the next one. Pacific Rim: The Black launches probably by the time you watch this, and I can't wait to check it out. I'll probably have a review on this one. Yeah, maybe. Well, we'll see if we have time. But that's coming out. All right. Well, the next topic is going to be, see how I'm not working this thing. Obi-Wan Kenobi. The Illuminati has an exclusive that Obi-Wan Kenobi is set to make an appearance in Andor on Disney Plus. So here is the little snip. I'm going to move that to the side here as I'm going to try to read this to you. It's safe to say that almost every single Star Wars fan is waiting on bated breath for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming to Disney Plus. Well, listen up, Star Wars fans. The Illuminati has some exclusive news about where else Lucasfilm will be using Ewan McGregor in its future projects. So it's exclusive that they are, exclusive. Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi will have a recurring role in Andor. Is it Andor or Andor? What could Obi-Wan Kenobi's role in Andor be? The fact that Obi-Wan will have a sizable role in Andor shows that Lucasfilm is making an effort to connect all of Disney Plus series. Obi-Wan had a close relationship with Senator Bail Organa, so maybe he will be a key contributor of intel for the growing rebellion. Will the Andor storyline correlate at all with Obi-Wan Kenobi series? Time will tell. All right, so finally some more exciting news for Star Wars fans all out there. Okay, now the next topic of the day is going to be pretty much all about Zack Snyder's Justice League and Zack Snyder himself. Like I said, this is the year of Zack Snyder. This is the year of all Zack Snyder fans out there and Zack Snyder's Justice League fans out there. It's going to be incredibly crazy. But the Hollywood Critics Association had retweeted this article from the Hollywood Reporter. And you can donate to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention by clicking the link below. We are so happy to giving back to such an important cause. Zack Snyder Stop Suicide, Suicide Prevention, Suicide Awareness, HCA Filmed Awards. And they were like, wow, that's incredible. What is this about? Well, you click on this, Zack Snyder to receive honor from Hollywood Critics Association. Justice League director is set to pick up the Valiant Award at a virtual awards ceremony on Friday. The Hollywood Critics Association is set to give Zack Snyder its first ever Valiant Award at the virtual 4th annual HCA Films Awards on ceremony on Friday. As a fan of Snyder's ever since Dawn of the Dead, I couldn't be happier that we will be acknowledging his visionary filmmaking and resilience to overcome any obstacles, HCA Chair Scott Menzel said in a statement on Wednesday. Snyder, one of the biggest filmmakers in the superhero movie genre and the director of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice and his upcoming cut of Justice League, is being honored for how he and his wife, Deborah Snyder, who is a producer on Justice League, responded to the death of their daughter, Autumn Snyder, by suicide in March 2017 at the age of 20. So young. As someone whose own life was impacted due to suicide, I was extremely moved by how Zack and his wife and business partner Deborah turned their incommensurable pain into altruistic action, spearheading an effort that has helped countless individuals and families, HCA Chair Ashley Menzel added in her own statement. In December of 2020, Snyder and his fan base helped raise over $500 million for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. To raise additional funds for AFSP during the HCA Film Awards, the Hollywood Critics Association plans to purchase a host of Snyder's merchandise on the Ink to the People. Oh, Ink to the People is being in the what? Fundraising platform to give away on their social media channels during the ceremony. Snyder is set to release his own cut of Justice League on March 18th on HBO Max, and the epic zombie action thriller Army of the Dead, which he co-wrote with Shay Hatton and directed for Netflix, is set to launch on May 21st. Snyder is also producing the German-language prequel of Army of the Dead for Netflix, as well as an animated series of the same name. The 4th annual HCA Film Awards will stream virtually on March 5th on the official HCA Facebook page and YouTube channel. So I can't wait to see that. This is a great, man, huge congratulations to Zack Snyder. Truly deserved this honor from the Hollywood Critics Association. This is awesome. Great. You know, the least they could do for a lot of those critics who keep crapping on his movies, man. Yes, this is a big win for Zack Snyder. I'm so happy for him and his family, and this they're getting such a big honor from Hollywood. I love it. So I can't wait to see this this award ceremony on that Facebook or that YouTube channel. So congratulations, Zack Snyder. That is freaking awesome. And as you know, Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming out really soon, very soon. In fact, a lot of press screeners are already being passed out. So according to Caleb Williams, who is Night Gambit from Night Edge Media, he's a journalist, so many outlets are requesting Zack Snyder's Justice League press screeners, it's going to be hard to get on the list. But hopefully, so a lot of people are going out of their way. They're trying to get this press screener. It is the biggest, probably the biggest game in town, and they're all trying to grab some of that. So I think this is awesome to hear that everybody's so excited to get this. It makes it a lot more popular. It's the next thing. It's the biggest thing, and people are all trying to get their hands on it. You know, can someone give me some? No, I mean, I'm really cool just to be able to watch it with all you on the same day on March 18th. All right, so and next there's some more HD stills from the Snyder Cut. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a Snyder Cut Central here, man. Holy fucking crap! This is an awesome scene. So here's another HD still. Incredible detail on Cyborg there. And you should notice there is no red sky. No ugliness in the red sky there. Don't have to worry about all that ugly shit. But more stuff. Now this is a scene that is actually in the Justice League, but you know, and I don't know if they still do the fist bump or not. We'll see. But of course, the black suit. I think he's still got his goggles and stuff like that. And they're on not on the cliff. They're actually on that thing that's smoking, that stack beam or whatever. So that is an actual clip from the film. And here is Steppenwolf. A better shot of him with a mother box in his hand, and I'm gonna assume this is in Themyscira. That's where he is, and this is something I never noticed before. Is look at his hands. Like, I think he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another one over here, like six fingers. I'm gonna turn this off. 6 fingers. Am I counting that right? Wow. So he's a lot more monstrous and a type of monster. You know, he's that 6 fingers probably scared the execs. They're like, oh my god, he's got 6 fingers. We have to make him more human because he's giving us nightmares. I don't know, but he looks awesome. I love that shot, by the way. That perspective shot. I just love that depth there. So that's awesome. That's another few stills from the movie that could probably quite excite you, right? And also a GIF, a GIF from a gift from a GIF. Zack Snyder's Justice League account. He says, "Will you be able to? You be the one to unite the mother boxes? Find the first one here and prove it." And this is a little there, so there you can clearly see the thing. Amazons are trying to fight the parademons. Look at him whack. Can't really pause this, but like he whacks 2 of them at once, and that look right there, that's pretty awesome. See all the hand coming out. Oh, I'm a mother. So that's another look, a little short look, but another look for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Also, Ray Fisher had a live IG. I didn't catch it, but apparently on that IG, Chris Terrio compares Zack Snyder's Justice League to Lord of the Rings, calling it epic. He actually had a phone call with Chris Terrio. They talked a bit about stuff. And, you know, Ray Fisher did say he has friends who've actually watched the Snyder Cut as well. And there's people who are about to watch this. You need like the connections to actually get to watch the Snyder Cut. And I'm like, wow. Remember that time when there were people saying like, falsely saying that I watched the Snyder Cut and turned out to be a fakes, and you know it became such an ordeal that people were wondering if they really were or not. They're making up stuff, but now it's for real, man. It's out there. It's out there. People are watching it. Mostly the press and critics, of course, because they are allowed an advanced viewing of it to make their reviews, to write up their reviews, and so on and so forth. Hopefully, good ones. But it is going around, so if you have the right connections, you can yourself watch the Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, man, I'm happy for all those people. Like I said, I hope Dave gets one, because, you know, he's there in California. That's like the place to be to watch this stuff, right? I'm just saying. So, Total Film also had a cool article. Exclusive, Zack Snyder tells Total Film that Justice League was meant to be like Lord of the Rings and not a one-off. Kind of what Chris Terrio just said. I mean, the dude wrote it, so I mean, obviously, that would be the right call. So, Zack Snyder's Justice League was never meant to be just one movie. The director's vision for the Justice League saga was always intended to be so much more. Yet, unlike the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the DC movies have been far less connected, and the filmmakers behind these blockbusters certainly see their creations as not entirely in sync with each other. In a lot of ways, I view this movie on its own, Snyder tells Total Film in the latest issue of the magazine. He said this: I love Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins, and I think she's done an amazing job. And Aquaman director James Wan has done a great job. They've made their own movies. But I just thought, I'm going to stay the course that I thought was cool. There's a bunch of stuff I do differently than what they do, but I just think of Justice League as its own thing at this point. It exists kind of on its own. Which raises an important question for anyone who's ever followed a superhero franchise on screen or in comics: which one is canon? He said this: I think fans would say that my movie is canon, and the rest are off canon. But that's just me, Snyder laughs, before getting slightly more serious. For me, there's a trilogy of films that I sort of lean on. Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Justice League are continuity, and within that 3-movie arc there is a consistent tone. Frankly, it was meant as the primer for another 2 Justice League movies. Not that those movies are ever going to get photographed. I don't see that happening, and it stays true to that concept. It was meant to be like Lord of the Rings and not a one-off. That's the way I think about it. And that's kind of things we've been saying for a long time, that it was supposed to be like Lord of the Rings. I mean, I even remember Shiraz Faruqi wrote an article, I don't remember if it was Forbes or, you know, Comic Book Debate, that he said that it was supposed to be the Lord of the Rings, right? So that's absolutely this giant epic piece here that we can't wait to see. Now, in Games Radar, which is kind of like, you know, Total Film as well, they also had a little more excerpt that was planted in that article, in another article, and it said this: the original plan was absolutely being twisted during production, but you know, I was there to fight them, Snyder recalls. Even though there was pressure on me to make it funnier and lighten it, I would persist as much as I could to keep the tone as much as I could. I added a bunch of things for them, and I was always careful to make sure I covered things both ways so that it didn't affect the movie story-wise. It was my hope that in post-production I'd be able to force my will upon them, which is a badass. That's a badass thing, man. For him to go around, you know, the studio gave him notes. You gotta make it funnier, lighter. You gotta change this, change that. Definitely not his original plan. So he shot both, right? So this is where the whole thing about Ray Fisher saying that he shot enough for 2 films, because he kind of did. Not only was it a large project, but he kind of shot probably the scene 2 ways, right? One the Jeff Johns way and the one his way. So like John Aaron Garza has been saying for a long time, there's going to be some, you know, dialogue that you've been hearing since maybe the first trailer, that's probably not going to be in the final movie, because those are the funnier, lightning things that they pressured him to make. But he saved the other one, the original plan, which makes me wonder how much of the original plan was he able to save and shoot at the same time, right? Because the original plan was like the one on all the Godsters. That's the original plan, right? The things that will, the things that will make people riot on the streets, as he said in the art center. Those big things, those big moments, are they still there? Are they still in the movie? Could it be that he shot it but didn't use it because the studio said no, or he shot it on the side while the studio wasn't looking? And I think that's the case. I think he's being wise about that, and a lot of it. That's why he said we only saw maybe a quarter of his movie, because a lot of the stuff he was forced to shoot is not going to end up in the actual movie. Even though you saw him in the behind the scenes for a certain scene, he may have just shot that for the Warner Brothers, but was not going to use that in the end, during post-production. And now it's pretty much past post-production, but in post-production he was grabbing all the scenes that he wants to use his original plan. And that gives me very excited, because it does mean there's some bonker stuff that could be happening in Zack Snyder's Justice League, as revealed today. Today, the Snyder Cut account, Zack Snyder's Justice League, just released the names of the chapters, the title chapters, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Once I saw the titles here, and two of them we already know, but once I saw the titles here, it clearly dawned on me how close we are getting to watch this freaking thing. It just dawned on me, and I was getting all giddy and excited, and I was like, oh my god. 4 years, almost we're gonna see this. So here we go. The chapter is part 1. Don't count on it, Batman. Now, who says that? I think Arthur Curry actually says that in Justice League. So there's clearly a dialogue there that was used and is in Zack Snyder's film. So that's when Bruce probably goes out to see Arthur Curry, I'm guessing. It probably is. The Age of Heroes, that's got to be the history lesson. So we're going to have some immense history lesson here. That's got to be that, the Age of Heroes. Part 3, Beloved Mother and Beloved Son. Now, Ray Fisher actually tweeted this out. And he tagged Karen Bryson. Of course, Ray Fisher said he has not seen this movie, but that would make sense. Beloved Mother, Beloved Son, because there's going to be a huge whole chapter about the heart of the film, and that would be Cyborg. So that makes sense to have it in part 3, I would say, I would think. Change Machine, I think that's also Cyborg as well. That kind of sounds like a Cyborg thing, because it has machine in it, so we'll see how that happens. All the King's Horses, I have no idea what that means. People smarter than myself will probably catch that and have great explanations and insightful things. I don't know. A lot of times when you see stuff like this and it's like hidden and there's a lot more things behind it, the one person you can ask is Stephen Colbert, because he probably has an answer for it. But all the King's Horses, all the King's Men, I think, it can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Is that what's happening here? Is something about Humpty Dumpty? He's gonna fall? No, but something broken, something that can't be fixed. I think there's something big going to happen in this chapter, I'd say, because it's the second to the last. And the last chapter? Well, the last chapter is something darker. Something darker. Like, if that's the last chapter, what does that mean? Something darker. I'm starting to think. And like we've been guessing this whole time because of massive cliffhanger. It's going to be huge. It's going to lead to Justice League 2 and 3. It's a massive cliffhanger. Something darker, right? It's like Bruce would probably say in the trailer. You actually catch that in the trailer. He says something darker to Diane. Now, is that before the final, or he could say that, alluding to something darker, which is, Dark Side, and also Superman turning evil. I would say that was a forewarning to the part 6, which is the chapter that this is not going to end happy. This is not going to be a happy ending. Now, we saw that still, where it looks like it's a happy ending, but like I said, it's going to be a massive cliffhanger. If it's a massive cliffhanger, it can't be a happy ending, I don't think. So, that's going to be huge. This is going to be the one that is going to be huge and bonkers. Everybody's talking about this one. Something darker. Oh my God, we're going to have that nightmare vision. Hell yeah, we're going to have dark side and everything. But one of the biggest moments is that, I don't know, man, I'm going to be like, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know I've been talking about Lois dying. Is she really going to die in this? Did he actually shoot that? This is the question that I've been bringing up every time. It's like, we know he said that he didn't get to shoot his original idea, right? Or he said that, right? But then you got that little quote there that, you know, and understand that he shot two things. He shot for the studio, he shot it for himself. He's trying to keep it to the as close to the original plan. Did he do it? Did he actually do that? Are we actually going to see that? Or like I said, it could be just, you know, years later, it goes into nightmare vision. We don't know how it got to that point. And that's the massive cliffhanger. That's the something darker. That could be it as well. I don't know, man. As much as I can't wait to see this movie, I can't wait to see how it ends, you know. I really can't wait to see how it ends, and the questions we'll have, the conversations, the discussions we'll have for how it moves on from here. And it's almost like Clay Stop, you know, the second unit director for Zack Snyder's Justice League, kind of knew what we were thinking, or even knows what to expect from after this. He said, "I'm partial to part 7, to tell you the truth. Part 7, it ain't over till it's over." And you're damn right, man. It ain't over till it's over. And when is it over? Justice League 2 and 3. That's Justice League 3. That's when it's over. So it ain't over till it's over. And that's not an actual part, by the way. It's because Zack Snyder confirmed that's only 6 parts. Blah, blah, blah. Part 7. That's pretty much the after. The after the movie. Are we going to get more? Is this how we're going to do it? Is Zack up for it? And if Zack's up for it, is Warner Brothers up for it? If it's going to be a movie, is Warner Brothers up for it? Is Warner Media going to force Warner Brothers to be up for it? I don't know. But it definitely, that weekend is the most important part. This is the most important aspect of its release. Because that's when the analytics and numbers will show whether this is successful or not. I don't want to say not. But part 7. We have to get to that part 7. Because it ain't over till it's fucking over, man. It ain't fucking over till it's over. And when it's over, it's Justice League 3. That's when it's really over. Well, that's where we're going to fight for. I'll tell you what, Warner Media has something to say about this. Well, not really. But HBO Max, an unprecedented cinematic event. You don't think they want to redo another unprecedented cinematic event? Don't you think they want to recapture this? Mark your calendars, they said. We're making history on March 18th, 21. History. They recognize this as one of the biggest deals that has ever been done. Unprecedented, historic, right? All this to fight for a better future. That's what I say. A better future. A future in the Snyderverse. That would be the future that I want to live in. I'm sure you guys want to live in it as well. And also, almost to just encapsulate all that, there's still more shit going on. Like, really, there's more stuff coming out. Almost every day, there's going to be a Zack-tivated. We were already Zack-tivated. It's continuous activation here. I mean, Tom Hokenborg, right? Junkie XL just tweeted this out just a few hours ago. Keep your eyes and ears open tomorrow with the big eyes, you know. Obviously, this could mean anything from Godzilla vs. Kong, Army of the Dead, but come on. Everybody and their aunties and uncles right now are talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. On Twitter, anyway. He knows what's up. He knows what everybody wants. He knows what everybody's asking him for. And like you said, you know, like ours is it, you know, We are his beloved motherfuckers, and he's gonna give us some stuff. So I can't wait to see this. And why are we seeing it? Because you're the music guy, right? The ears are open, but why are the eyes? Now he said eyes first and then ears, so I think it's more his music. Maybe we're gonna get some more Watertown music dropping his soundtrack, right? Kind of like the Wonder Woman 1984. They dropped one soundtrack, then a little days later they dropped another track. So I think that's the case here. I truly think that's what's happening here for that. So all right, so there's a few more updates to, the international release info that you can get from Zack Snyder's Justice League.dcuniverseinfinite.com. As I've already shown you, view the international release info. There's a bit more here. More countries were added, and you can go and check out for your country. But one of the biggest ones, here, France is right here now. France, iTunes, Apple TV. What the hell? What happened to it? Okay, here. Apple TV, Prime Video, Google Play, day and date. So here is where France is for you French. And other ones, and India. Look at India. Book My Show stream, Apple TV, iTunes Movies, Google Play. India is now in here, and so on and so forth. So please continue. If you don't see this, continue to just keep updating on this. This is updated by the day, literally by the day, and you'll find more and more people coming on to being a part of this whole incredible international love here, like the one I just put out. And they're also the countries that are to be determined. So there are definitely there. Just keep on the lookout for this as it will update, and you'll have a little bit more information as we get closer and closer to the release. So there's quite a few countries, a bunch of countries that still need to have a release, but there's also some that unfortunately will not make it and will be in June of 2021. These are the ones right here, unfortunately, but they're doing their best. They're really doing their best to get in day and date with the US, and there is a bunch more to go. But happy to say that there are countries that are finally popping up on here, and I am so happy for that. I am so happy for all my brothers and sisters around the world to be able to share this incredible Zack Snyder's Justice League experience with the rest, with everybody. And by the way, when you go to the shop, Zack Snyder's Justice League Collections, there is one more thing that just kind of popped up there. I don't know if I can get to it in time, but there is a Funko Pop. Funko Pop for Zack Snyder's Justice League. The first one is available, pre-order now, $15. Unfortunately, I think this is still US only for all you US people. This will be there, and this will actually be available, not expected to ship until August 21st. Max quantity per order is 2. I already got one for myself, but I guess I won't be able to get it until August, but that's cool. I mean, it's really cool looking figure. It's a dark side from Zack Snyder. It's just what I wanted, and I can't wait to get the black suit Superman as well. So that is pretty freaking awesome. All right, so make sure you go to that. I'm gonna link it again, description down below for all that this information. For I know a lot of people, international people, can't wait to see this, and hopefully I can keep on updating you on that to make sure you guys know where to go to watch this epic 4-hour R-rated Lord of the Rings type deal here, and that will change the world. We're making history, guys. We're making history for a better future. All right, let's get into the members' comments and questions now as I get into the next top here. All right, members' comments and questions. Like I said, if you want your members' comments question read, please join as a member down below. And don't forget shirts, a lot of shirts down below. First one's from Manu Del Peck. I urge you to watch The Undoing, Chris, if you haven't. Hugh is dead serious in that and terrific. Hugh Grant. Yeah, I've never seen The Undoing, but I'm going to try to check that out. Is that a horror movie? Bad news for us over here. Warner Bros. Home Entertainment Germany confirmed today that we'll see Zack Snyder's Justice League on May 20th. Oh, I still hope that's just for digital download and VOD. Hope it will be on Sky Cinema on March 18th, even if it's only with English dub or at least with German subs. Greetings from Bavaria, Flo. Yeah, I hope so. But that's not too bad. I guess 2 days is not as bad as some of the other countries that I showed. It was like June 20th. That kind of sucks. But May, I guess he's still in. Oh, wait, that's May 20th. That's even. Never mind. I don't like that at all. I hope you guys get something. Yeah, March. For some reason, I was like thinking March went, but May 20th? No, man. You know what? Continue looking at that international release. I hope it really does change. Right now, it's still to be determined, so we'll see. Michael Serlo Mathalier, if Zack connects with Ava to make new gods, oh my god, that would be crazy. You know, the fight scene on Apocalypse and New Genesis will be epic. You know, Ava is taking notes. Chris, when you read this message, we will have 14 days until we get to see Zack Snyder's Justice League. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Wait, where is it? Well, let me see. We have the update right here, as of my recording, but not when you see this. 14 days and 13 hours. Well, actually, you know, by the time you see this, it will still be 14 days. 14 days, that's 2 weeks. 7 plus 7, right? I can still do math. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Losing my voice, losing my mind. But oh my god, this is, like I said, man, it just dawned on me that this is actually happening when I saw those chapters. Still could use a VPN to get HBO Max for a month, though. Yeah. I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, the idea about the genitals is weird. But someone pointed out on Twitter how they changed Cyborg's damaged look before the mother box reconstructed him. In BVS, he looked ravaged and desperate for help, while in Justice, he had just a missing arm and legs, torso, and genitals. Fully intact. Still an odd subject. Yeah. He was fully intact. It was just the legs and arms. Why did he need the whole thing metal? Like, it just doesn't... It just didn't work creatively, you know. 40 in respect to your comment that Depp and Hurt is like War of the Roses on display, that is spot on. Well stated, sir. Hot dog light fam, hot dog light gang. And I hope for all you people, youngins, know what War of the Roses are. That is, you know, that Michael Depp, what do you call it? Michael Douglas, that movie, and it was. And for some reason, I thought it was like a sequel to, you know, Heart of the Stone or something. What was that movie called? Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. Yeah, Kathleen Turner. And I thought that was like the sequel. I don't think it was, because it was different. Like Romancing the Stone, that's the one. But it wasn't, because I was like, is this a sequel? Are they fighting? What if Aura from Man of Steel is in the post-apocalyptic universe? Would she side with Darkseid, or would she be in the Resistance, or just not involve herself? She still has a grudge against Superman, I bet, but I also bet she doesn't like Earth very much either. She's still alive and somewhere out in space. Darkseid could have taken her in and made her family too, maybe. I don't know, Chris. Some tinfoil before the day? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Maybe she becomes a Fury, you know, in some sense. Because I wouldn't say she'd turn, well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Because she's Kryptonian. She doesn't have an Earth or a planet. I don't think she'd fight for Earth, you know. Maybe she may have a grudge with Apocalypse. Maybe she has some history with that, or knowing that they're full on evil and stuff. Or she could just been turned evil by Darkseid, and that would have been it. In fact, I think I'll lean more towards that. I think she's totally, she'd probably be evil. Brandon Hayes, I'm happy for Ray Fisher. It's rare that a lone actor stands up to the machine like this, but the timing is appropriate. The George Floyd situation, the BLM movement, COVID-19, and then the Capitol attacks. The racial tension in this country right now is at fever pitch. I really am now curious to know what Cyborg's story arc really is in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Zack said that Cyborg Victor Stone in the film speaks honestly. I wonder what that means. If Warner Brother Pictures and Warner Media uses resources to attack Ray openly, they will have a PR nightmare, and Ray has too many receipts, evidence, and witnesses. It's rare for a lone actor to hold the feet of a studio and a billion-dollar multimedia corporation to the fire like this. The entertainment industry is definitely watching now. Also, glad that Zack is winning an award from the Hollywood Critics Association. It's long overdue. The Snyder fans online globally banded together behind Zack and his vision. The fans made the opinions of those damn critics that roasted BVS back in 2016 not matter anymore. Zack and his team were unfairly roasted by critics in 2016, and it was just wrong and vicious, and this is why 5-film arc plan fell apart. Warner Brother Pictures panicked, and we now know the story of just how much they were panicking back then, judging by the abrupt changes that occurred. Perhaps the success of Zack's movie online and on streaming and the story of what happened will bring about change and with regards to critics. Maybe the fans should be the ones to decide if a movie is good or not. And ultimately we do. I mean, we still are. And that's why they're making this. Well, they made this happen. So, like I said, it's all about analytics, how much people watch it. That will be the success to Warner Media, not the critics this time around. It's going to be different. So, yeah, that's going to be awesome. John Aaron Garza, thanks, man. I didn't edit the visuals, only the music to fit in the credits. And, of course, I'm going to edit the film into 4 episodes with that was the title sequence. Yes, I can't wait for that. That's going to be freaking awesome, man. I knew you were going to do it. So I can't wait to see how you're going to break that up. And what are you going to use for credits? Are you going to do visuals for the credits, or are you just going to like end it on like a scrolling credit? You know, I'm wondering about that. Also, hey, you got to do last time on, you know, or something, or story so far or something. That'd be kind of cool as well. Only for kicks. I stand with Ray Fisher. I can't begin to imagine what he's going through, but I can do nothing but show praise to Ray for continuing to cause that good trouble until something is done. Accountability over entertainment. Highly anticipating his portrayal the way it was meant to be. Love your show, Chris. I am shopping these t-shirts your wife designed. What is your personal favorite? Wow, thank you so much. Well, my personal favorite right now, one of my favorites, the PF with the Justice League one, not this one. And I love Let Them Fight. She worked really hard on that Let Them Fight and the Ping Pong Flix, the Godzilla vs. Kong one. But I even like the recent Zactivation one as well. Those are probably my favorite ones that she has done. Those are really cool. But thank you so much. Lana Del Pick, James Cameron. I guess he's a brand. You think? Yes, he is. Yes, he. In fact, like Avatar, right? I think he finished filming all of them by now. So we'll probably get to see some Avatar sequel soon. I bet you that the sci-fi original the Snyders are making is based on Autumn's original story and characters. Oh, at least incorporating some of that lore. Oh, that's interesting. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of nice. Wow. If that ever comes out, remember me, people, remember me. You heard it here first. Exclusivo! Doobie had an exclusivo. Timestamp this right now, Doobie. Timestamp, write this down. Right now. Kiran Prasad, awesome. Oh, yeah, thank you. That's for my international love. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Really, I just did. Chris, I got to give it to you, man. Well done. I will never thought of this. I love Pitbull, and this is one of my favorite songs of his. You need to show this on Zack Snyder Vero or Instagram. He would love this. I shared it on Vero, but I never gave him the link, but I don't know if he watched it or not. Clay Enos did. Clay Enos liked it. Clay Enos actually liked that. I was like, oh my God, Clay Enos watched that? Oh my God. But yeah, it was just a fun thing. When I tweeted about International Love, I just remembered that song. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if I can make like a fun little thing, because it's, you know, it's kind of like worldwide right now, right? Release the Snyder Cut worldwide. Oh my fucking God, get hyped. Zack Snyder, the real Mr. Worldwide, 2 weeks, biatches. We're almost there, Jugu Licks. So Ray Fisher confidently posts accusations against Emmerich and Johns, with them seeming powerless to squash it. DCU announcements seeming on hold until after the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Put the two together and the odds be ever in our favor. If the release smashes viewership records and the stage is now set for that to happen, Justice League 2 and 3 get the green light. The DCU proper will once again be oriented around the Snyderverse. It's up to us now to smash those records. Here's to the 18th. Yes, day and date, March 18th. That's when we show the world that we want more. 3 genres in one: sci-fi, western, samurai. The 3 are perfect together. There are so many parallels between the gunfighters of the Old West and the samurai of feudal Japan, as highlighted by the Magnificent Seven itself, a Western take on the Seven Samurai. Now, Star Trek famously called attention to the connections between sci-fi and westerns with space, the final frontier. Oh, I never thought about that. That's interesting. In addition, all the space westerns over the years, including Cowboy Bebop, love that, Firefly, never saw it. In short, the Magnificent Seven Samurai kind of storyline in space is a glorious high concept. I am deeply looking forward to what Zack will give us here. Me too. I love that. I just love, I love Seven Samurai more than Magnificent Seven, only because I saw that first. I don't know if I would appreciate it if it was the other way around, but I feel like I'm more samurai than cowboy, but I do love them all together. Like they're just awesome genres. But like for me, like more samurai than that. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, 13 Assassins is by far one of the best samurai. Like if it's not Seven Samurai, it's 13 Assassins. Holy shit, that is a fucking good movie. Oh my god, 13 Assassins. Please look that up. Y'all gotta watch that. Oh yes, Ava would best do the following to ensure the success of her long-delayed New Gods. Team up with Deb. Get rid of Tom King. Get a good writer liked by Deb. Ensure continuity with the Snyderverse, including Ray Porter for Darkseid, Gina Carano for Big Barda. Warner Brothers did it for James Gunn to great effect, and Mandalorian made clear she's perfect for the role. Yeah, like if New Gods, like Ava DuVernay, she makes a good drama. But in terms of like sci-fi and stuff, it was like, nah, it's not that great. But coupled with a director and a team like Stone Quarry, I think it could be a better pairing. I would say it would help out. The poster of the League walking to the camera looks very familiar, doesn't it? The beginning moments of the intro for the Justice League animated series. And to that, how Junkie XL's theme for the League parallels with the show theme a bit. At this point, I'm imagining Bruce Timm writing, etc. for the Snyderverse to come. Oh, that's interesting. You have me bopping to this, Chris. Let's go. Zack Snyder's Justice League International. I'm only going to watch it now because you said it doesn't look like a CW show. Yeah, it doesn't look like a CW show. Superman and Lois, I'm shocked and surprised by how good it is. I'm just like, huh. Well, they should take off the CW. Just put it on HBO Max because I think it deserves to be on HBO Max and on CW. Although there's some shows on HBO Max, but I'm like exclusively because that's where I think it shines a lot. So, Chris, this is phenomenal. You have some real talent. Oh, nah. Hopefully one day the right person notices your work and offers you a gig. Wow. I appreciate that, Geek Haven Jan 86. I really do. Chris, my apologies for my comment yesterday regarding Henry Cavill and Gina Carano. There's a time and place for politics, and that was not appropriate for either. I don't remember if you said anything. I already forgot about it. So, but yeah, that's all right. Great. We edit. Chris had me singing all the way through. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Kyle Yellowboard. Good job, Chris. Hope to see or hear from you premiere night. Yeah, I am. Me too. Yeah, I don't know. It starts at 9 p.m., so I don't know what I'm going to do that night. I don't know if I'm just going to say, hey, I'm just going to pause it right here and I'll do a show tomorrow or release something tomorrow. I don't know. Perfect to see our angels one after the other. I think you mean I knew it when I threw in Lois Lane. It's like, Eric's gonna like this, man. Eric's gonna like this. New Gods and Snyderverse, mind blown. I would love Zack to cross Watchmen with his Snyderverse. Rorschach versus Batman, like in Doomsday Clock. Yes, please. He's absolutely could. He did both. I love to see Zack directing a movie on Zod and his crew in the 30 years they got lost in and out the Phantom Zone. Oh, interesting. An adventure out in space, trying to find the lost Kryptonian brothers. It could really add an emotional attachment to those that we know are going to die. Outstanding, Chris. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Always stay gritty, united, healthy, faithful, and strong. Thank you. Thanks, Frank Dabrowski. Truly appreciate it. Right. Well, that is it. I know there's going to be a lot more stuff coming out tomorrow. Like those chapter title drops just dropped really out of freaking nowhere. And it completely blew our minds. We're absolutely talking about it. I don't know what Tom's going to drop. We'll find out. Probably another track. Maybe. And hopefully it's Zack Snyder's Justice League. But there's a lot more going on. More releases internationally. Be on the lookout for that as we get closer and closer to the epic 4-hour event, which is Zack Snyder's Justice League, March 18th. So, yes! We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Stay on target. Stay on target. Yeah. All right. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you absolutely love this daily dose of entertainment news and content, please click the like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, keep this hot dog light on, and I'll see you next time.